Hi folks, right, I'm going to do some tree studies, excuse me, using sables and mops. Sorry, my wretched camera is searching. Okay, so there's my palette. Let's use the mop. This is a large, I think it's a number 8. So just doing some practicing tree shapes. So a bit of yellow, bit of Payne's grey. Start up here and right. Remember shadow on one side. Add a bit of twiggy stuff in a minute. So just practice now. Just different moods. Winter mood, a bit of Payne's grey, no, a bit of ultramarine, a bit of burnt umber. It's controlling the amount of water on the brush. This is a rough paper, but just doing the outline of it. Do again, a bit heavier. So using the sides of the brush, getting out a dry brush. That's the one great thing about watercolour, or one of the great things about watercolour paper, is by the time we put some autumn, some twigs and branches in, okay, so that's all the round trees. Let's do some more summery trees. Cad yellow, bit of ultramarine. A bit dark on the shadow side. A bit of this and that on. Right, let's do some with the smaller brush. So you've got a shadow in the tree. When that dries, I'll do some filigree. All right, do a distant tree, Payne's grey, and a bit of ultramarine. Right, that's a, well, that will probably be a bit, the thing is, when you put your trunks in, it opens the tree up. It's quite, it's sort of an illusion really, but and do the same with the other one. They're just a little bit wet. I'll do some figures, get the idea. Just add, you could do this with a rigger, but I'm just using just one brush. Change that. Look, you always go over that, just put a little bit of darker stuff where the breaks are, or you can just let somebody's imagination do it for them. Now I'm trying to give the impression that the foliage doesn't come right down to the ground, leaves a bit of a gap underneath, although I don't always paint it like that, because you get a lot of undergrowth as well, and I like painting undergrowth, covers up a multitude of sins. Now remember your trunks have got to hold up an enormous amount of weight. Oh, just carry on using remember, a lot of trees, the branches don't really thin out till right at the end. They're quite thick, and you can always put a bit of ivy in if you don't mind. Okay, well that's sort of tree shapes, painting tree shapes. Right, now with I'm going to use a script brush now to do some figures. Or shall I? No, I've got another sable here. £13 I paid for that. Not the one I wanted, it doesn't come really to a decent point, but let's just start a bit of a right, I'll change that to for men. Right, do the head. Heads are smaller than you think. If I get asked why I don't do more figures, if I do, some people say, oh, we shouldn't have put the figures in. Not very good. Just, I don't practice them anywhere near enough. A bit better. Nice coat. So you can see this is quite a, oh, it's a lovely brush. Just try and do them in different poses. Two legs, the shadow. Try different colours, try light red. Well, that's quite a good one. So they're only just impressions, but the more you do, the easier it is and the better they are. Houses, I've just got my stock in trade house, which is basically a chimney, different house, chimney stack, well, same house, but a chimney stack further down the roof, the other end of the building. I can't get it closer than that because the brush is the wrong shape for this. Just practice simple things. Keep it simple, stupid. KISS. I get carried away with this. And that applies to me. Keep it simple. I hope you get something from that. It's all about the amount of water you get in your brush, and I think I'm painting on the wrong side of the paper, but let's do another dry brush, one more. To see if we can just Roland Hilda was a master of that. That's how I learnt my trees, watching or having his calendars that he did every year. I've got 3 of his books. Or, one of our best watercolourists. I tell you who, they're all late now. They're all 6 feet under. But there's Roland Hilda, Edward Seago, so William Russell Flint, marvellous painting figures in watercolour, absolute master. And Edward Wesson, Ron Ranson, not so much because he was a great artist, but because he developed the use of the large hake, for which we have absolute gratitude for that. It changed my life. I love using them. They're cheap, far cheaper than sables and the mops, or the large mops anyway. They're cumbersome, you can't really fiddle with them. You can fiddle with little sables, you fiddle with these brushes, but what a difference between the sable and the hakes. Anyway, there's 2 done today. Hope you like that tutorial. Have a go at your figures, even if you don't use them. Just do them. These are all mostly from the back. You've got the back of the head, the coat. Some are better than others. That's quite a good one there. That one's quite good. That one, well, a poseur. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.